North London Derby between Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur is one of the most intense and storied rivalries in football. The history of animosity between the two clubs is deep-rooted, stemming from geographic proximity and decades of competitive matches. Several key factors contribute to its unique atmosphere and significance. With that being said, here is a breakdown of the origin of the North London Derby rivalry. The rivalry began in earnest when Arsenal moved from Plumstead to Highbury in 1913. This relocation placed Arsenal within close proximity, only about 4 miles, of Tottenham's home ground, White Hart Lane. This geographical shift intensified local competition and resentment, particularly from Tottenham supporters, who viewed Arsenal's move as an encroachment on their territory. Arsenal was initially founded in 1886 by a group of workers from the Woolwich Arsenal munitions factory. Originally named Dial Square, the club changed its name to Royal Arsenal and later to simply Arsenal. The club's early years were marked by financial struggles, leading to its eventual promotion to the First Division in 1919, a move orchestrated by Henry Norris, the club's majority shareholder. Tottenham Hotspur, on the other hand, was established in 1882 by schoolboys and initially played informal matches. The club became a professional entity in 1898 and won its first major trophy, the FA Cup, in 1901, despite not being a league team at that time. The rivalry intensified in 1919, when the Football League expanded the First Division after World War I. Arsenal, who had finished 6th in the Second Division, controversially gained a spot in the top flight through a vote, while Tottenham, who had finished 20th, was relegated. This decision was perceived as unjust by Spurs supporters, leading to allegations of bribery against Arsenal's chairman, Sir Henry Norris, further deepening the rivalry. Historically, Arsenal has enjoyed more success in terms of major honours, having won 13 league titles and 14 FA Cups, compared to Tottenham's 2 league titles and 8 FA Cups. As of 2024, Arsenal has won 87 of the 209 encounters, while Tottenham has won 67, with 55 matches ending in draws. The rivalry is characterised by memorable matches, including decisive league encounters and FA Cup clashes that have often had significant implications for both clubs. Notably, Arsenal's unbeaten home streak against Tottenham lasted nearly 16 years, showcasing their dominance in this fixture during that period. St. Totteringham's Day is a humorous tradition among Arsenal fans, marking the day when it becomes mathematically impossible for Tottenham Hotspur to finish above Arsenal in the Premier League standings for that season. This celebration typically occurs in March, April, or May, depending on the team's performances throughout the season. The term St. Totteringham's Day originated during a period of Arsenal's dominance in North London football, where they consistently finished above Spurs. The tradition began as a way for Arsenal supporters to mock their rivals, especially after a long stretch from the 1995-96 season until the 2015-16 season, when Arsenal finished above Tottenham for 21 consecutive years. However, this streak ended, and Tottenham finished above Arsenal for 6 straight seasons from 2016 to 2022. The most recent St. Totteringham's Day was celebrated on April 21, 2023, when Arsenal confirmed their superiority over Spurs by finishing the season in 2nd place, while Tottenham ended up in 8th, 24 points behind. This marked the first celebration of the day since 2016, highlighting a significant turnaround for Arsenal after a challenging period. In July 2001, Saul Campbell made a highly controversial move from Tottenham Hotspur to Arsenal, which was significant in the context of English football rivalries. This transfer occurred under the Bosman ruling, allowing Campbell to join Arsenal on a free transfer after his contract with Tottenham expired. His decision was particularly shocking as he had previously stated his commitment to Spurs, leading to accusations of betrayal from Tottenham fans. who branded him Judas for the switch to their North London rivals. Campbell's transfer was orchestrated by Arsenal's vice-chairman David Dine, who engaged in covert discussions with Campbell and manager Arsene Wenger. They met discreetly to discuss the transfer, as both clubs were rivals, and Campbell's status as Tottenham's captain added to the drama. The unexpected nature of the announcement caught the media off guard, as they had anticipated the unveiling of a different player, Richard Wright, that day. Upon joining Arsenal, Campbell quickly established himself as a key player. He was instrumental in the team's success, helping them secure the Premier League title and the FA Cup in his first season, achieving a historic double. He later contributed to Arsenal's unbeaten Invincibles season in 2003 and scored in the 2006 Champions League final. His performances solidified his reputation as one of the top defenders in the league, and he became a vital part of Arsenal's defence during his tenure. The transfer remains one of the most talked about events in Premier League history, often cited as the greatest transfer due to its implications for both clubs and the intense emotions it stirred among fans. Campbell's move has left a lasting legacy, with Tottenham supporters still expressing their disdain towards him years later. Campbell himself has addressed the ongoing hostility, urging fans to move on from the incident, which he views as a part of his past. Overall, Sol Campbell's transfer to Arsenal not only altered the trajectory of his career, but also significantly impacted the dynamics of the North London rivalry. Emmanuel Adebayor's transfer from Arsenal to Tottenham Hotspur has long been a source of irritation for Arsenal fans. After a successful stint at Arsenal from 2006 to 2009, where he was known for his goal-scoring ability, Adabayor moved to Manchester City. The animosity began when he infamously celebrated a goal against Arsenal by running the length of the pitch to taunt the Gunners' supporters, which solidified his status as a controversial figure among Arsenal fans. When Adabayor signed for Tottenham in 2015, it further deepened the divide. His move was seen as a betrayal by many Arsenal supporters, who viewed switching allegiances within North London as particularly egregious. This sentiment was compounded by his subsequent performances against Arsenal, where he scored in his first 2 matches at the Emirates with Tottenham, further aggravating the Gunners' fan base. The rivalry between Arsenal and Tottenham is intense, and players who switch sides often face backlash. Adebayor's actions and celebrations have made him one of the least popular figures among Arsenal fans, with many referring to him as a traitor for his perceived disloyalty. His history of antagonising Arsenal supporters, combined with the emotional weight of the North London Derby, has ensured that his transfer remains a sore point for many Gunners fans. Here are some notable players who have played for both Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur: Pat Jennings, David Bentley, Rohan Ricketts, Jimmy Brain, Willie Young. These players exemplify the rare instances of athletes who have successfully navigated the fierce rivalry between Arsenal and Tottenham, each leaving their mark on both clubs. This match is famous for Emmanuel Adebayor's dramatic involvement, scoring first for Spurs before receiving a red card. Arsenal rallied to win decisively, showcasing their attacking prowess. A thrilling encounter where Tottenham scored 2 late goals to equalise, capping off a match filled with dramatic swings in momentum. David Bentley's stunning long-range opener set the tone for this high-scoring draw. Known as the 9-goal nonsense, this match is one of the highest scoring in the derby's history. It featured a relentless pace and attacking play from both sides, ultimately favouring Arsenal. In a League Cup semi-final, Spurs ended a long winless streak against Arsenal with a commanding performance, highlighted by a strong start and multiple goals from key players. In conclusion, the North London Derby transcends football. It represents a clash of communities and identities, with deep-rooted historical tensions. The rivalry began in earnest after Arsenal's relocation to North London in 1913, which sparked animosity from Tottenham fans, who viewed it as an encroachment on their territory. This derby continues to captivate fans with its blend of passion, history, and unforgettable moments, making it one of the most anticipated fixtures in English football each season.